With great love and respect in my heart, I welcome you to this beautiful Sunday morning from Upasana. It's raining here today. Before we begin, let's just take a moment to arrive and settle down. So wherever you are, just pull back, pull your spine straight, open your shoulders a bit, lighten your mind, and close your eyes. Connect with the breath coming in and breath going out. Taste the simplicity of this moment. Just connecting with the breath coming in and breath going out. Soften your whole body. No tension of any kind. Welcoming the incoming breath with gratitude. Just for a moment, pause the breath wherever it is. Just pause it. And before you begin to stress out, slowly release it. I would like you to explore this pausing. What happens when you pause? Maybe there is a little uncomfortable feeling, little stress. Can you relax in that moment? Whenever you feel like, again, pause the breath and explore that space between pausing and the next breath, in or out. When you pause the breath, you may experience anxiousness. Relax in that moment. Imagine an expansion happening at your heart. So whenever you feel like, take the breath in or release it, but after a while, pause it. Explore the moment of pausing. When the breath is paused, connect with the heartbeat. Ripples coming out of that heartbeat, rippling through your whole being. And slowly we come back. Open your eyes. Thank you for taking this moment and connecting with your heartbeat, connecting with the life-giving breath. Today's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to each and every one of you. It's one of my favorite observances in this country. We have just come out of Triratri, the 3 days, 3 nights of meditation and silence. On this Mother's Day, a thought came to me. What is mother? There are many who have not gone through that process of being a mother, have not given birth to a baby. But that does not say you are not a mother. Mother is not the only one who gives birth. Mother, is the name of unconditional love. Please think about it. Ma is the name of unconditional love. Yes, it flows through that instrument, our body, one person. But it can flow through others who have not gone through that process. When the mother gives birth, out of that love, milk comes from her, baby is nurtured. Mother nourishes the baby. But those who have not gone through the process also have provided nurturing to many. So it's not just the process, it's more about our body being an instrument of unconditional love, nurturing, protecting, teaching, being a presence in someone's life in that way. So for me, this Mother's Day is really honoring, respecting, acknowledging the presence of unconditional love in our life. They're just saying God is love. God flows through us in the form of that love. Whenever we are in touch with that love, either the provider or the recipient, we are in touch with that divine presence. Whenever you feel love in your heart, whenever you feel nurturing, you should also know that you are in the presence of God. You are in divine presence. Be that love for a human, be that love for an animal, be that love for a plant, doesn't really matter. What matters is that it's emanating in our heart. We are established in love. We are not established in anger, fear, lust, greed, jealousy, hatred. Whenever we are in those moments, we should know that we are very far from the divine. So this day is dedicated to that unconditional love available to us all. There are, if this Mother's Day was only focused on a mother, I know many mothers, I asked them, how was your Mother's Day? Oh, I'm happy I got breakfast served in bed. Well, if that's all that it's limited to, we shortchange ourselves so much. And mothers sit back and try to be served, or if they're not served, they're unhappy or they're disappointed. If the children don't call them, they're disappointed. It's not just for the mothers, it's for us all. If the child doesn't call, if there is a little disagreement, it's mother's responsibility to reach out today. Reach out, because that is the dharma of the mother. Don't sit back and wait for it to come because it's Mother's Day and it's your day to be honored. You honor yourself first. And you honor yourself by remembering your dharma. Your dharma is to be there unconditionally. So it's a beautiful day for that. To, if you have been holding back, if you are a mother and there is a little uncomfortable feeling between you and your child, and if the child does not reach out to you, it's your dharma to reach out to the child today. And that is the honoring of the Mother's Day. If you honor it, that's all you can do. And if you are a child, and if your mother is a person, today is the day to reach out. Beyond all, just go and leap over all the hurdles that is holding you back. This is the beauty of these kind of days. We may be holding back, we may be hesitant, we may be angry, we may be disappointed, resentment, whatever. This day is to leap over all that and reach out. Maybe there is a rejection again, so what? You did your dharma, that's all you're responsible for. So whoever reaches out in this moment is living, honoring this special day. And please focus more on the mother principle than the mother person. If your mother was not there for you and you may be holding on some bitterness or sorrow or sadness, that mother energy, the mother principle came to you through some other being. Maybe it was your aunt, maybe it was the grandma, maybe it was the father. That love came to you. So please do not limit it to just a person. The mother principle is very sacred and it's available to us all. To us all. No one can say, I did not receive mother's love. You received mother's love, that's why you are here. That mother principle came to you through some other instrument, some other presence. So may we not limit it to our relationship with our mother or our child. Let's honor this day. Let's really honor this day by acknowledging the presence of unconditional love in our life. I see people say, Babaji, I love my dog. My dog loves me unconditionally. Is always there looking for me, waiting for me. Well, it's right there. If you did not find it in a person, you did not find it in a pet, there are some other unconditional loves available to us. Mother Earth. Mother Earth is holding us all, be we virtuoso or sinners. She does not discriminate. She holds us all unconditionally. Everything that we use, be it grain or diamond or coal, it all comes from the earth. Just look at it. Everything that we use in our life comes from the earth. Everything we eat, we grow on the earth. We need gasoline in our car, it comes from the earth. We need to burn wood, comes from the earth. We need diamonds, gold, silver, comes from the earth. Earth is the provider. There is a living presence of Mother right there. We don't have to go very far. We step on her every morning from our bed and know that she's going to hold us. Warmth of the sun is available to us all. The air that we breathe in, with each visitation, this breath brings us back to life, gives us a new birth. If the breath doesn't come in, everything is gone. With each visit, this breath gives us a new life. Just even sitting with that awareness and gratitude in our heart removes all the fears, all the story that we live in, story of unhappiness is gone. If your mother is not in person, that doesn't mean she's not there. She's very close to you. Very close. Closer than you imagine. So today is the day to just sit with that remembrance, gratitude, appreciation towards the mother principle in our heart, and be thankful, be grateful. And if the mother is not in person, the vibrations that your body will be emitting while you are established in gratitude will reach her no matter where she is, in this world or the world beyond. And she will send her love to you. When you are in gratitude, when you are in appreciation, when you are in remembrance of that great love, it comes back to you manyfold. So please do not shortchange yourself by limiting it to events, unfulfilled expectations. Make it immense. That's what it is. I offer my respect to all the mothers, whether they are male or female, fathers who have given love to their child, mothers who have been there for their child. It's more about us being an instrument for that love to flow through. So I offer my respect to all the mothers. May we all receive that blessing and may it flow through us for others. So this is all I have to say today. Just wanted to greet you and wish you happy Mother's Day. And I'm here to listen to you. And after that, you connect with each other. Thank you all very much for being present today.
So Babaji, the first question is, how do you heal from a damaged self-esteem without feeding the ego?
By doing good, by helping someone in need. Focus on your ability to be there for others. If you cannot be there for a human, be there for an animal. If you can't be there for an animal, be there for a plant. But come out of yourself to do some good for those in need. That's the way to get out of your story. Otherwise, you'll keep repeating that. It'll keep going in your head. So step out of that and be an instrument of goodness in the world. It's very simple. Just step out of that story. Whatever damaged you is not there. You are not there. Your body changes every 7-8 years. Every single cell of the body is renewed. So it's just the memory that keeps going from one cell to another. So the more we keep playing that story, the more it will keep perpetuating. You've got to step out of that, show up in the world with an attitude of, what can I do for you? What can I do to make the earth a little more beautiful? What can I do to bring a smile on someone's face? That's the easiest way to get out of that story. I see some hands here. Sanjay?
Pranam Babaji. Pranam Babaji. I really didn't get a real question today. I was curious why the satsang is so short from your side, because I'm being greedy. Every Sunday I log in here to get some nuggets from you, which helps me pull my next week through. So I was a little disappointed. So
don't worry. My satsang is very long today.
So that was it, Babaji.
Blessings, Sanjay.
Thank you, Babaji.
Always remember, today is the day dedicated to love. So let that this week be dedicated to unconditional love, and try to be the instrument of unconditional love as much as you can. And if you if you forget it, try to come back to it. Have a little less judgment, have a little less expectation from others. Just ask yourself, how can I be the instrument of unconditional love this week?
Thank you, Babaji. That's really insightful.
Mm-hmm. I see another nameless hand.
Prerna.
Yes, Prerna.
Babaji, I wanted to ask you, I don't know, I may sound a little stupid, but whenever I sit for meditation, I think of, before starting, I pray to God, and I also remember you to guide me through the meditation and do it the right way. So I was curious to know that whenever I think of you, do you get any message that your disciples are calling you out or something like that?
I couldn't hear the whole thing. The reception is bad. So did anybody hear?
Maybe I can summarize. I could hear that, Babaji. She's asking that whenever she starts her meditation, she remembers of God and she remembers of you as well. Her question is, whenever she remembers of you, do you get any kind of a message that some of the disciple is remembering you, or at this point in time? So that's her question, Babaji.
Yeah, asking for your guidance or something.
That's a secret I cannot tell you. And it shouldn't matter. You should remember and you will receive. And if I start claiming that, yes, I remember you, then it will make my ego big. So I try to maintain my humility and remind you that your dharma is to remember and you will receive.
Thank you so much, Babaji.
Don't worry about that. If I start thinking that so many people are remembering me, then my ego will start getting big, and that won't be good for you.
True. Thank you, Babaji.
A couple more questions in the chat, Baba. One is, are men who share that tender nurturance an aspect of the Divine Mother?
Oh, yes. People used to call Baba Ma Guru, Guru Ma. Sarkar Baba, my Guru, people would call him Ma, and he would respond to it. So, yes, male or female, we don't just stop at the gender or the outer layer of the body. We always go for what's beyond that. So that's why I keep saying Ma is the principle that can flow through male or female, or between the two, or the both. So gender does not matter. And it's really, someone gives you a cup of water with love. Can you see that it's being given to you? From Ma. So it's what is in your heart. Baba would always see. Even he will call Ma to little girl sometimes.
On Satsang, on a yeah.
Any more questions? If not, then I know I can tell you why the satsang was short today. Yesterday we were going for a walk, and Shanti, our ashram dog, just darted. And I was holding her with a leash, long leash, 25-yard long. But she darted after a bird and ran away with the leash. Looked and looked and looked, and we couldn't find her. We even came, our neighbor, Gary, and his dog, and we went out looking, we couldn't find her. And this morning during meditation, she came back, peeked through the window. So having gone all night and just showing up at meditation time, I created a whole satsang in my head about, her name is Shanti, peace. Sometimes we are just going for a casual walk and the peace just darts away and drags the leash that we are holding out with, and then she's gone. We go out looking for it. We even bring another dog, another tool of peace, looking for it. We still don't find it. Then we spend all night agonizing, thinking where. As we are meditating, she shows up when you are not even looking for her. So it's a beautiful way to end our Triratri here, but beautiful analogy that how our peace can run away. We look for it, we agonize, we start meditating, it comes, knocks on the door. Anyway, so that's another little reason why satsang is a little short, because she just arrived and I want to go and greet her. Thank you all for your presence here.
Thank you, Babaji. Pranam, Babaji.
Happy Mother's Day, everyone.
Thank you, Babaji.
Please stick around and say hi, check in with each other.
Say hi to Shante for me, please.
Thank you, Babaji.
Thank you, Babaji.
Grazie, Baba.